My name is Charles. The title of my speech is Drinking and Driving, a Bad Combination. This is a touchy subject for me. By me being a police officer and dealing with these types of drunk drivers has inspired me to conduct a speech about it. The main purpose of me to conduct this speech is to persuade people not to drink and drive. I know we live in Texas, everybody like to party and whatnot and like to have a good time, but it's the right way to do things. And drinking and driving is not the right way to do things. Just imagine one life's decision can affect an entire family. Just one drink, just multiple, getting drunk, driving, injuring somebody, killing somebody could either hurt their husband, wives, uncles, aunts, family members, friends, loved ones, and so on. I just want to share some of the stats with you about drunk and driving in the state of Texas. In Texas, there are 16.3 million drivers, and 88,236 of them have been caught drinking and driving this year alone. Once again, I want you guys to come away from this knowing, understanding that drinking and driving is a very serious matter. How many decisions does it take for one person to make to get behind the wheel of a car? First one, you have to have a drink. Second, you have to not make the call to anyone. Third, you have to drive. Also, one of the factors that we look at is when drunk drivers normally drive and they injure somebody or kill somebody, a large percentage of the time that the drunk driver survives the crash. One, it affects the drivers who own the world. For example, in 2012, 1,296 people in Texas were killed by a drunk driver. In real life time, that is every 90-second a person is injured or killed during a drunk drive crash. A lot of people would like to defend these drunk drivers by saying, I didn't know I was drunk. I knew I only had a few drinks at that time. Well, I'll wait 30 minutes, then drive home. But the reality of it is that it only takes an hour to break down 1 ounce of 80 proof alcohol. This also includes 8 ounces of wine and a 12-ounce beer. By being a police officer, we have to come up with ways to prevent drunk driving. One of the ways we can prevent people from drinking and driving is when you go out. When you go out to drink, you always have a designated driver or somebody who's responsible enough to drive you home safely. Secondly, use public transportation. The buses, call your mom, call your dad, even call a taxi. And last but not least, the consequences of this. This is where my part kicks in at. If you're caught drinking and driving, there are multiple penalties that you will suffer due to drink and driving. The first one is jail time. The first offense of a DWI, which is driving while intoxicated, is a Class B misdemeanor. That is up to jail time. Second, you can have your license revoked permanently. The state of Texas can take your driver's license away and will not permit you to drive at all. Third, fines. Large fines comes with first offense of DWI. First offense of DWI is a $10,000 fine. Second, prison time. If you are found convicted of drunk driving, you can be sentenced up to 10 to 20 years prison time on the first offense. Third but not least is death. You can be killed by drinking and driving. You can either kill yourself, kill somebody, the passenger in the car with you, kill family, friends. Now, do you want to live with that for the rest of your life, knowing that one decision that you made affected someone else's life? So think about it before you drink and drive. Thank you.